What's going on, guys? Johnny C here, the King of Systems, and on this video, what I want to do is I want to give you a key phrase that I've been using in all of my contracts so that my contracts, when I sell them to a retail buyer, they actually close early rather than later. So we're in a market right now where contracts are actually closing a little bit later. Buyers are kind of in control now. And one of the things that I've definitely learned over the past 90 days in selling 40 properties is that we as sellers, as investors, we can do stuff into our contracts to not delay any of our closings. And here's the tip. So I have had a few properties recently that basically just did not go out there and close on time. And I'll tell you, if you're a real estate investor, that's one of the big things that will really get under your skin. You think you're going to be making money and you think you're planning and you're closing on time or whatnot, and then it gets delayed for whatever reason, okay? Recently, I have came across buyers not ordering the appraisals on time, or the lenders not ordering these appraisals on time. So I finally got fed up with this. And what I started doing is, rather than the system of you sign a contract with a buyer, that buyer has 5-7 days to go out there and do inspections onto the property, and then they will send you an inspection report, and then after that, a couple weeks after that, the appraisal will get ordered. Well, as a real estate investor, you pretty much know once the appraisal gets ordered, the buyer's all in, and this thing is going to go through. You got past the post inspections and everything else. So what I started doing was actually skipping the process. And our counter offers, rather than just putting that they have this many days for inspection, I actually put at the very beginning of while we're countering, before we're even signed on a deal, that they have 5 business days to order the appraisal. So contract, I've got a property for sale. I'm going out there and selling the property. Contract comes in. It could be full price and everything else, and all the terms and everything I agree with, but I'm always going to counter with, buyer, I will accept this contract, but you now have 5 business days to order your appraisal. You can do it 3 business days or whatever it is. And what this will end up doing is basically you're going to know up front if your buyer's all in or not, because if they pay for the post inspect, or if they pay for the inspection, and then they find something on the house, well, this actually forces them to pay for the appraisal too. So now they're going to have earnest money. Now they're going to have the inspection, and now they're going to actually have the appraisal ordered all within the first 3 to 5 days of the actual contract. And then now you're not going to have to be waiting, at the very, very end for the appraisal to get ordered, and then wait 1 week for the appraiser to get it back and everything else, and then delay your closings. If you can get that appraisal ordered first, right behind that, and put it right there into the contract, and you can do your inspections or whatever, but within 3 days or 5 business days, you have to have that appraisal ordered. What you're going to notice is that your deals will actually start closing early, and your buyers aren't going to be going anywhere and walking. When I'm coaching people, I'm noticing that they are also running into these issues where the appraisals are not getting ordered on time or whatnot. So the big tip is, when you are countering with your sellers or with your buyers, start going out there and just countering and make them order the appraisal within X days of the acceptance of the contract. And now you will start to see a lot of your deals closing early. Huge tip. Make sure that you start doing that. It's really, really helpful.